Okay.
PR
Who are you,
campaigner.
and when did you start caring about the Eliza Bleu situation?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Well, I'm really nobody. I'm just a Twitter person. But I started caring about the Eliza Bleu thing just honestly, I was very late to the party. It was about 3 days ago. Because I really have kind of just gotten sick of the different rifts between different communities that have kind of been a result of all of this. I think it's really silly, and I tend to dig into stuff with a fine-tooth comb, and I kind of compiled a lot of stuff that people were already working on with like Kiwi Farms and all. Shout out to Kiwi Farms and Josh Moon. But then kind of started looking into my own, and what you probably saw that I shared earlier that Frank saw was I was trying to get an archive of her old video vixen blog for a while, and I wasn't able to for the longest time, and I finally got one. And like this one article that she wrote about recruiting girls and all, it's very questionable. So all right,
Is it
hang on
this right here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember which paragraph?
I think it's like it's like the third one where she talks about like acquiring girls, basically what a video vixen does.
Yes.
Right.
What is a video vixen to me? A beautiful model or actress that can dance, but is probably not formally trained. None of us are formally trained. Just that can twerk in a desert. You're hired. That has been hired for a musical artist to appear in their music video. They are hired to help sell an image or the brand of a client. In my eyes, being in a music video should simulate the dream or a vision of every hip hop, rap, and R&B artist. They rent cars, jewelry, homes. I don't know why jewelry is capitalized. Homes and clothes for the day or days of the shoot, along with beautiful ladies. So the beautiful ladies are rented.
Yeah.
The artist does all of that to portray an image and sell themselves as a brand. That being said, some videos are shot very true to life using the artist's real cars, real jewelry, their homes, and real life girlfriends or friends. Music videos are not always a Hollywood set. If a video vixen does her job correctly, she will make the artist look amazing simply by helping them sell a product as the typical model would help a designer to sell their clothes by wearing them. She really wants to be a model.
Is this a confirmed thing, Chrissy? Like she
This
definitely
blog?
wrote this? Yeah.
Live Video Vixen by Eliza Seep. And this is from, I guess, October 2012.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like somebody went and wrote it and pretended to be her?
It's an archive. No. It's an archive from like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Just making sure. We got to check our facts over here.
We are a fact-checking program here. There will be no fake news here. I learned the ropes from the other side of the camera doing hair, makeup, and wardrobe for videos and photo shoots for many years now. You would think that coming into the modeling industry, my head full of knowledge would detour me. It hasn't in the slightest. My next blog, Why Hip Hop? Why Me? Will delve more into why I want to be a video vixen and why I love music so very much. The rest of the blog is going to be how I have gotten where I'm going. And then pictures. Wow, her look has changed so much over the years.
Other than the hair.
So there are more links from the blog. I've still been going through it because I found that last night and then I immediately, like this morning, and then I like immediately went to bed. It's something that's kind of interesting, and I think it kind of ties in with this. This is an interview that Eliza did on Tumblr. Mm-hmm. I know, back in the day, where she claims, I know, where she claims the fan fiction that she wrote, that she has talked about writing about her and Gerard from My Chemical Romance. She claims that she was hacked and that she was going to sue everyone and take it and press charges. And I find that parallel to what's been going on recently to be pretty pertinent.
Mm-hmm.
I was trafficked, I was hacked. Yeah.
That's the only reason I shared that. She did it with a fan fiction. Mm-hmm. She claimed she was hacked, and that was worth like lawsuits over.
If you scroll down in that article, there's a guy in the comments that's all like, "Dude, I still have the MP3."
No,
she's bragging about it. You're like,
I took a screenshot of that too. It's if you scroll down two, and that I took a screenshot of that like comment.
Okay. Crazy Cool with Eliza Seep.
Yep.
This is her personality she had when she was married. I guess she lived in Germany for a time with this husband.
Yeah, he was military.
Okay, so let's see. Is there a particular paragraph of this we should focus on?
Well, so there is I mean, I don't know what you are going to find the most particularly interesting, but you can, I guess, just read the questions and think about, what's, but this is a pretty recent interview, which is why I find it interesting.
Consider yourself a crazy ex, or do you feel like that was a title that was put on you unfairly? Lol. I would have to, anytime, as soon as you say lol, that means you're a crazy ex.
Lol.
I would have to look at the source that was calling me crazy. Do they actually know me in the situation, or are they just assuming from the outside? I am extremely passionate, but not in a harmful way. I think believing anything that you read on the internet is crazy. What,
including
that you were
this.
actually trafficked? Yeah. I'm sure that it's interesting, but not accurate. Why do you think you were revived so negatively by the fandom? This is a reference to, I guess, her My Chemical Romance days when she was hanging with Jeffree Star, and they referred to themselves as like
the most hated crew.
The most hated crew. And why? How did they get that nickname?
I'm sure they gave it to themselves.
They gave it to themselves, but they earned it. They earned it for sure.
I'm like, I just see them eating a pinkberry. That seems fine. It's funny to think about this years later. Once again, that time frame was unique to pop culture because that was the true start of the social media craze. When it's your actual life, you don't see as much of the negative stuff. I knew it was there, but it wasn't important to me to troll false or negative things about my life. If I did see it by accident, it would hurt my feelings. It's weird that she's not mentioning anything about being sex trafficked like in any of these old blogs. It was a very normal, average person, so I couldn't understand what all the hate was about. People tend to follow rather than lead. I feel like it was just the perfect storm for bullying, and sadly I was the target. I was just a regular girl trying to deal with an abnormal situation to the best of my, again, like, this says nothing. Short answer, yes. When you look back on your blog, tell all, commit me already, how do you feel about it? Sadly, I was hacked. I have and will press charges when people go over the top with internet bullying and harassment. This is basically her saying, I have no chill, and I will pursue to the fullest extent of the law. It's hard when it starts to affect your real life, like dating or getting a new job or a new personality. It forces me to have to explain to new coworkers or a new love interest that 99.9% of what's out there is fake. Typically, people Google new people to be nosy. It's really uncomfortable. It's not funny or cute. That was a chapter of my real life. It's sad when it overshadows my other amazing accomplishments and bright spots from my past. What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself? The craziest of all time was that I was the woman pressing charges on Derrick Rose, the basketball player, for rape. Wow. So she's had a history of this. Okay. That's a very serious subject in general, not the type of thing you want to be involved with or in. I'm sure there's a million out there.
She keeps saying she's going to press charges against people. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm.
Yeah, except for the people who actually supposedly trafficked her. Those people we can't name or pursue at all.
I know. That's such a good point. It's like, I'm not going to go after people who actually fucked me over. I'm just going to go after people who are mentioning
internet people
portion of my life that I don't want to talk about.
No, and the claim that when she was in Hollywood that she was trafficked alongside a lot of other people, and she's not going to do anything to help out
current people.
Yeah, I don't know. I find that odd.
Why talk about it when you don't want to do anything about it, except pity her?
Yeah. So, but then someone comments below this, how dare you act like you were hacked? I have a copy of the MP3.
What? Really?
Yeah, right there. I can't believe E cuts to believe she was hacked. LMAO.
Oh my God. Who would save this?
Well, so this person, if you go to their Tumblr, like they have that comment and then like a screenshot of like one of her old AIM away messages. So
wow.
Like from like 2007.
Wow.
So like she had a lot of people who did not like her at all back in the day, which is unfortunate for her. I do kind of go back and forth between like having some sympathy for her and not at all. But like the internet is forever. Like her old Stickum, she was on Stickum. She's really and like I found a lot of stuff from there too. I don't know.
What's that? What's Stickum?
Stickum.
Oh, here, let me show you.
What up?
So here's a clip of one. Here it's in the chat. It's Stickum was like an old like video chat. It's like it was I guess like the old version of what we're doing here back in the day.
Okay.
Like
So this
cat
is-
roulette.
I mean, I don't know, but this is called Eliza Cuts Throws Down or Eliza Sipe. But yeah,
Who's she throwing
What the
down?
fuck? What is
What
she
is she
dressed as
wearing?
Maleficent?
Get real with it. What do you do?
Her hair, dude.
she's wearing like a
So she had
helmet,
her-
I think.
Is she wearing like Maleficent's like horns? Like what is that?
No, that was way far away. That's like 2007, 2008.
Wow. I don't see her throwing anything down yet.
And then what? You patrol stick cams. You can come into my little. I'm hanging out with my girls here. So if you got something to say, you can stay. If not, you can gracefully bow out, please.
You're fucking ugly.
Ah!
Really? Huh? That's awesome. Why don't you Google me? Eliza
Why don't
Cut,
you
and then we can
Google
talk
me?
about it then.
Google
me
me?
right now.
Google me,
Google me?
motherfucker.
Google me,
Google
bitch.
me? He's looking at you
Google her.
right now. How is that going to make up his mind on whether
You
or not
think
you're
I'm ugly?
ugly?
What's ugly about me?
I don't know. You got that whole fucking helmet kind of haircut there with the little shit in the front, and then the drawn on eyebrows, and the stupid bitch look on your face. You know.
Stupid bitch look on your face.
Well,
Let's find this guy. Can we interview this guy?
by helmet hair, you mean trend setting here. Yeah, I'll take that.
Trend-setting.
Yeah, they are. I'm
So that
actually
is her hair.
That's her
I have
hair.
white blonde hair, so
that's
I
actually
can
your
draw
hair.
my eyebrows. And you know what, dude? I pretty much look fabulous. I might not look my best right now, but for the most part, I look fabulous.
I wish
So
I
I'm
had
sure you're
a fraction of
bride,
her
so
confidence.
What do you got? This is awesome.
She's definitely setting trends.
This is riveting.
Yeah,
I
this
miss
is like
old internet.
this is how Stickam used to be,
Right?
even when I was on there.
What's
I had a
this ha-
profile on that shit
This
too.
happened
Stickam a
on
thing?
this happened on July 16th, 2008, which is like just a completely
Wow.
different time.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Oh
look
my
at
Ran
that.
out of
God.
material. Why don't you call me fat?
Why you call me fat?
Here's another one.
All right, let's see if this picks up at all. I'll play this at fast speed.
I do that. Yeah, a lot of dead air.
Anything else?
Is she just waiting for the guy to answer why
Yeah.
he thinks that she's
I
ugly?
don't get
Like,
it.
what the
Hold on.
fuck?
Stupid,
This is
me
so
face, helmet hair, drawn eyebrows, beard. Guess what, dude? I took it there before you did. Talked about me before you did. He called me fat, but the night he talked to you.
Wow, this is a horrible haircut. She looks like Mickey Mouse.
I thought she looked like Maleficent.
It's like a rat tail for your
I
front.
know. To be honest, I know.
I think it's a wig,
You like that?
maybe.
Not all trends are good.
Not a
Wow,
good trend.
No.
It's like old internet. It's so fascinating.
I dropped another link. It's just another old video.
Look.
Uh,
Okay, but come on. I'm right about the Maleficent thing. I mean, look at this.
Oh yeah.
It's the same hair.
No,
It is.
Sure.
It is.
Okay, let me pull this up.
This
Oh,
is,
you want me to pull this up, Nina? The Maleficent here? Yes, very
Oh,
similar.
She's just missing the horns, but they're there. You just can't see
Oh
them.
my
You
god.
just can't see
Yeah.
them.
they're implied.
They're implied.
Okay, what is this a video of?
It's just
Eliza?
it's just another old video. This one has like way less views. I don't think anyone's fine. Like, how can you talk to her? Do you have her mail?
14 years
I
ago.
don't know.
Eliza and Arturo
It's just
talk
old.
about poop. Oh my god. How is this going to be relevant, guys?
Tell him.
It's not
They're
really.
talking about poop.
It's just funny.
Tell him.
What is your poo telling you?
What's your blue telling you?
Wow.
What is the purpose of this old video though? Like what does this show
Oh,
us or tell us?
It doesn't show or tell anything. I was just showing some more old videos that I found. That's it.
Okay.
She's just a detective.
I just want to
She's
make sure I
showing
don't
us.
miss anything.
That's just kind of what I do.
She's just showing us, like, you know, what she does, like a detective. You
Wow.
go through the
Yeah, you're
different
right.
things.
It is
Going through
kind of
everything.
like Like this is when people would kind of just go on camera with really no plan.
No, yeah, well,
Oh, we do that now too.
I was
I was
gonna
gonna say I do that.
kind of relate to that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but now it's different. We can bring up articles.
No, we didn't start from the
That's
beginning.
true. That's true.
I just wish there was more stuff from there back in the day.
Wow.
Introduction to
But that's the thing. Like somebody has to go like comb through this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you'll get like you hit jackpot. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like oh you hear something somebody said, and you'll be
Yeah.
like, that's it. That's the one.
The funny thing is that on the way back machine, her profile is not archived.
Frank in the back says it's nice of her traffickers to let her use Stickum. Or
Yes, it is very nice of them, and like to let her read a book about poop.
Okay, keep reading. Not yet.
Right? Yeah, nobody had any sense of lighting back then.
One of the most distressing complications of inflammatory bowel disease is the formation of
Is this guy wearing a black face mask?
He's wearing a
It's
t-shirt over his
Diesel.
head.
So maybe this is
Oh.
the trafficker.
It's a ninja t-shirt. That's what it is.
Why? Because he just didn't want his face on camera.
Yeah, that's what people used
Yeah.
to do. They would just take a black shirt and then tie it off on their head and make it look like a ninja mask.
That's so weird.
That's so
Why?
funny.
I just don't
So
understand
bizarre.
being afraid of showing your face.
Some people are like that. They don't want people to know who they is.
Some people wear lion
Mysterious.
disguises.
Yeah,
True.
right now nobody knows
Yeah.
who I am. I'm a
And they
lion.
claim,
Mystery to everyone.
Okay, Simba.
why is Quarter Black dressed as a lion? Good question. MK.
I know it's like you and Quarter Black could be brothers, man.
Have you heard that
Yeah.
comparison before?
No, I don't even. Who's that?
Quarter Black Garrett.
Garrett.
He is on Friday Night Tights, formerly
Oh.
of the Ladder with Crowder show.
I see. I look like him?
Yeah, you guys could be brothers.
Yeah, you could be his like stunt
Yeah.
double. Defango in his Eliza costume because she's a lion beach. Thank you. Danielle.
I like that actually.
Yeah, no, Elle, it's a good skill that you have. Like you just go. It's by going through the
so-
old unlikely stuff that you can find nuggets.
Good nuggets.
So like
that
here,
help.
here's an example, and I think I might leave you with this because I don't really have a whole lot else to add other than but like so this tweet I just found, like what I'm trying to do right now is go through old stuff. I scraped through Twitter of like mentions of Eliza Cuts, Eliza Sipe, Eliza Knows, and all of that. And so like I found, for example, this tweet from Mr. Hicks 84, and the link to Instagram is dead, by the way. But it's like sexy ladies at the video shoot, Eliza Sipe and her
Oh.
friends, and there's a lot of tweets like this out there of like her from like being at the club, and this is in like that Lost era where she's supposedly being trafficked, right? And
look at
so
this Twitter handle.
like-
I mean, who took this over? Secretary of
so-
Anti Eliza
so-
Opfer.
yeah.
I have
this-
no idea, but they're badass.
No, but the old Eliza Sipe Twitter has been taken down. But there's what you can find where like old RTs, like old retweets, where like it would just retweet like the whole text of what they wrote. So like that's what I'm going through right now, which is like it's like a schizophrenic spreadsheet.
Wow.
But like I'm trying
Wow.
to kind of piece together the lost years of where it's very like iffy, and there's a lot of stuff like this out there, and like that's a dead Instagram link, so it's but like that's
That
what I'm looking at right
Instagram
now.
account still exists though. It's curve.model.eliza. It's still out there. And it actually coincides with plus.model.eliza and the Eliza Knows account. So
Wow.
the stuff from there, you could probably actually go through her old Instagram posts on that channel, and there is actually stuff from somebody named that goes by that name, Mr. Hicks 84. And when you look at the comments, you'll notice that the name is Curved Model Eliza, but then you'll see her replies to people, and then you'll see the notifications that mention each of the different account names as she changed it, because she was changing it pretty regularly. Like she went
Right.
from nose
She
to
kept
plus size
reinventing herself.
model to curve
Right.
model, and it
Right.
doesn't
Wow.
seem like she's got the curve model Eliza one down because it's still there, although she probably sold it or something.
Imagine.
Wow.
This is so crazy. It's like I keep thinking about what's gonna drop next. So it's like I keep thinking that this is gonna be over and then something else comes out. I'm still waiting for Camelot source to like bring up the FBI stuff, because apparently she's got like FBI connections and that hasn't
Oh my
dropped yet.
god.
Camelot? Oh, right, because Eliza told Ashton Birdie that she was working with the FBI, and that was part of why she asked her for her Andrew Tate victim contact information
Yeah. So
that she
there's
then did nothing with.
there's some person out there that's Camelot source that's supposed to
So
drop a
maybe
bunch of stuff.
Mr. Hicks 84 was her trafficker.
Ooh.
Mm.
Sounds like someone missed the big online porn money by about 2 years, or even decent money. OnlyFans would be a decade away from 2007.
That's right.
True.